Ismail Haniyeh was reported to have been killed, but the circumstances and reasons behind it are unclear. Let's start with his visit to Iran. He was there for the inauguration of Iran's new president, where all major leaders were invited, including Haniyeh. Notably, he was under the protection of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. This is a significant detail because in Iran, being protected by the guard signifies that a person is not just a VIP, but a very important person, essentially on par with the head of state. So why was he targeted? The reason is that he was the commander of Hamas, and Israel has clearly stated its intention to eliminate anyone who holds a leadership or ministerial position within Hamas. Israel's Mossad has a secret unit called Kidon, which is a covert division that Israel never openly acknowledges, claiming they have no knowledge of its operations. Kidon is made up of special forces operatives and Mossad agents, and its mission is to identify and eliminate Israel's enemies. No matter where someone hides or if they've changed their identity, Kidon is known for tracking them down and taking them out. This is their track record. If you oppose Israel, they will find and eliminate you. Have you heard the story of Adolf Eichmann? Eichmann was a Nazi war criminal who served in Hitler's special forces and was responsible for the deaths of hundreds of thousands of Jews. After the war, he fled and hid in Argentina for 20 years until one day, the Jews discovered his whereabouts and sent a team to Argentina. The team kidnapped him and brought him back to Israel, where he stood trial and was executed by hanging. This is the nature of Israel's approach. Now, who exactly are Kidon? Which unit was involved in this operation? Which section of Mossad is responsible? Today I will provide you with detailed information about them and their other operations. On November 22nd, Netanyahu declared that Israel will eliminate all its enemies, whether they are hiding in Qatar, Iran, or anywhere else in the world, effectively shrinking their safe havens. This is Netanyahu's directive. But to whom was this order given? Surely Netanyahu must have directed someone specific to carry out this mission. Yoav Gallant, Israel's Minister of Defense, stated that all the leaders of Hamas are living on borrowed time, meaning their remaining time is limited and even their breaths are borrowed. Israel took action against Haniyeh, but the Israeli government has neither confirmed nor denied their involvement. The Iranians claim that something occurred, but it remains unclear whether it was a bomb or a bullet. The details are still unknown. On July 30th, Israel killed Fuad Shukur, the top commander of Hezbollah, and then on the 31st, Ismail Haniyeh. Within 48 hours, Israel eliminated two major enemies. Let me tell you about Mossad, Israel's secretive agency, which is similar to America's CIA, the UK's MI6, and is famous for its covert operations. Within Mossad, there is a small unit consisting of about 50 to 55 people, according to the latest figures, although there may have been changes in their numbers since then. While Mossad itself is a large organization with thousands of personnel, this particular subunit remains small with no more than 50 to 55 members. This subunit is called Kidon. So what exactly does Kidon do? Kidon specializes in targeted operations, meaning their job involves carrying out precise hits. They are composed of special forces operatives, commandos, and highly trained individuals who execute these missions with great precision. They are well versed in weapons, adept at signal intelligence, and highly skilled in tracking and reconnaissance, which makes them some of the most motivated individuals within Mossad. They maintain a strict level of silence and discretion, waiting for directives from the head of Mossad. Once they receive the green light, they are deployed globally. They might set up base in a hotel or an apartment, keeping a close watch on their target from a distance. Communication is kept to a minimum. When necessary, they will make brief and direct contact, but otherwise they operate in isolation. Their work often involves extensive surveillance, sometimes spanning years, demonstrating their exceptional patience and unwavering dedication to their missions. After years of gathering all the necessary information and thoroughly preparing the situation, they act discreetly to eliminate their enemies. One notable operation involved the aftermath of the Munich Olympic Games massacre, where 11 Israelis were killed. The perpetrators fled and went into hiding across various parts of the globe, with some in the Middle East, others in Asia, and many in Europe. To avoid capture, some even changed their appearances by growing beards or altering their features. Despite these efforts to evade detection, Kidon managed to track them down and eliminate them. This operation highlights Kidon's meticulous planning and relentless pursuit of their targets, demonstrating their commitment to carrying out their missions with precision. When Kidon identifies someone as an enemy of the state, they do not let them escape. The world becomes smaller for that person as they keep running and trying to hide. Even if someone is hiding in a small village in Europe, Kidon believes that eventually they will make a mistake. When that happens, they will act. The Islamic Revolutionary Guard of Iran has announced their intention to seek revenge, given that the individual was a guest in Iran, and Hamas has also pledged retaliation. Iran might respond by attacking Israel, as they have conducted drone strikes before, or they might target individuals in ways similar to Mossad's operations. That's it for today's video. If you found this information useful, be sure to like and subscribe.